Well, it's obvious the odds makers didn't know what the heck they were talking about. That team was so much better than us. It wasn't funny. Out-coached us, outplayed us, better prepared. They knew what they were doing. They only rolled up, 680 yards. Give A&M credit. Their coaches, their players, they knew what they were doing. It was a mismatch, coaches and players, mismatch tonight. I don't know what else you can say. If we played them again, they'd be a 3-touchdown favorite. We're really proud of the entire team, all of them. We're not quite as talented as some of our teams in the past, that's obvious. But the kids hung in there, and they played their hearts out. They played about as well as we could, had some careless, hit the quarterback late out of bounds, pretty stupid there. But overall, our guys played well. Fans were super. They hung in there with us. I think they're starting to realize what kind of team we are. We're going to have to just scratch and get in a bunch of close games and try to find a way to win them somehow. Some wins are better than others. I think this one was better than most others. Gosh, what a ball game. We had, I just told our guys, if we could stop some people on third down, we're not that bad at defense. We're really not. And we weren't all that good on third down. We made a bunch early, and then after that we didn't make very many. But Dylan had an excellent game and threw the ball well, especially first half. And then we ran the ball most second half. And but I tell you one thing, when we had to stop them, somehow or another, we stopped them. That was a game I didn't like a bit, although I'm proud of the offensive kids for scoring a bunch of points here and there. And Bryson Williams picked one off, got a defensive score. We sort of thought we could get one. But the way we play is embarrassing. I told the guys, it's embarrassing the way we play. And I'm the head coach of this embarrassing group of guys. Allow 2 kickoff returns. Defensive backs won't turn around and look for the ball when they lob it down the field. In 3 deep, and they throw it off the 2-yard line. Our kid lets the guy run right by him. It's embarrassing, but we are who we are. We're not a very good team, but we're 3-1 somehow. And we got all the voters fooled thinking we're pretty good, I guess because we beat Georgia. But anyway, I don't know exactly what all can help this team. I really don't. We thought we coached our butts off all week, and we could look like a decent team. And, of course, they run the opening kickoff back. All right, congratulations, Missouri. They hung in there. They were struggling on offense like we were most of the night, and they put a couple of drives together at the end, and we were unable to do much offensively. I messed up on the 2-point conversion. Should have gone for it. I wasn't even thinking about it until I looked up and saw it was 20-7. I had something in my mind was 16-7 might be real good the way our defense was playing, and then all of a sudden Pharaoh caught that, and nobody, even on the bench, thought about it till I looked up there and I said, you know what, we should have gone for 2. Too late now. Okay, I'm not going to yell and scream. Everybody saw what happened. They scored more points than we did. They got a deflection, got a touchdown. They beat us. Simple as that. And we had a lot of guys play pretty well. Probably a lot didn't play very well. But overall, as a team, we got beat. Simple as that. Got beat.
Steve, the Wildcat formation was frustrating you at halftime, and didn't get better than second.
Obviously, we can't stop it. Obviously, we cannot stop that kid in the Wildcat. Okay, it was a good win for the Gamecocks. I know it wasn't real pretty all the time, but when you hadn't won in about a month, feels good to win a ball game. Told our guys to enjoy it, and we'll start getting ready for Auburn on Monday. We had a lot of good plays here, there, and the other, and a lot of sorry plays. Pass protection wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, but got to give Furman credit. They got some nice pass rushers that came through us unexpectedly. But it's a good win for us, and we tried to get cute there at the end. We should have just run the ball in, but we thought we could get a touchdown pass off from one of our young quarterbacks, but we couldn't even get it off. Yeah, it was almost a fun game. It really was almost one. It was. I told one of those guys in there, if Jarrell Adams catches that Hail Mary and we make a 2-point conversion, that might have been the greatest win I've ever had in my life, if it had worked out, but it didn't. So now it was just almost an improbable win, but it didn't work out. Yes, this is a tough one. It'll take a while to get this one out of your system, but we've had about 3 or 4 like this year, so I guess I should be getting used to it by now, but I have a tough time getting used to these kind of things. A lot of guys played well, but we couldn't hold the lead there. So I don't need to take any questions. You guys watched it, and I need to just get out of here, I think, for a while. Thanks. Yeah, I told Coach Muschamp we were on the other end of what he's on 2 weeks ago. Looked like we had outplayed the other team, and lo and behold, they came back and beat us. So I feel for him, but it was a wonderful win for the Gamecocks. Man, what a good win for our team. Best defensive game we played all year. Sometimes you have to just say it was meant to be. It was meant to be for us to win this one, and maybe it wasn't meant to win 2 weeks ago. But for our guys to come back like this, really proud of them. Really proud of the guys. Well, I told our guys I know another team is bowl eligible, South Carolina Gamecocks, and that was a big win for us. It really was. This South Alabama team is a pretty good team. It was a really good win for the Gamecocks. This was, I knew it wasn't going to be easy. This is a pretty decent team. You're not just going to run it down their throat and come out with an easy win. Well, I told the guys 6-6 might be what we are. 6-6 might be what we are. We're bowl eligible and we're 6-6. And obviously we could have won some and we could have lost some we won. So maybe we just say this is where we are and go try to win us a bowl game. Simple as that.